The majestic and pretty Alamein line first opened in 1890 as a part of the Outer Circle line. As the Circle line gradually closed, an Asperton line rose out of the grave, and by 1924 had electric trains running along it. In 1948, the line was extended to Alamein, and today the line has 6 stations. So right now, before we go to our first station, we must see where the Alamein line begins. Duplication of the track in 1958 meant a viaduct was needed. Today, the viaduct carries a downline over the Lilydale and Belgrave lines, while the upline is the southernmost track into Camberwell. That is an Alamein train. Now, up until the 1950s, there was only one track to and from Alamein, meaning there was no viaduct. Anyway, time to head to our very first station. Our first station opened on the 30th of May in 1890 and has 213,000 annual passengers. It had a planned name of Prospect Hill, but since its opening, it's been known as Riversdale. It's simply known as Riversdale Road that the trains pass over, and amazingly, that same level crossing is one of 3 tram squares left in Melbourne. The crossing still has manually operated boom gates, with the boom gates dividing into 2 to avoid tramwires. And now, let's head to Wilson. Wilson Station opened on the 8th of June in 1906 as Golf Links, renamed to Wilson in 1936. It was first named Golf Links due to the station being built for the adjacent Riversdale Golf Club, as the members didn't appreciate the walk to Riversdale Station. This is why this station is only 400 metres away from Riversdale Station. This station is on quite a steep hill in comparison to all the stations I've visited before. Willison is named after A.J. Willison, a former member of the Camberwell Council. Its 104,000 annual passengers means that it's the 4th least used station in Melbourne. And now, let's have a bit of Hartwell. Hartwell Station opened on the 7th of May in 1906 and has 208,000 annual passengers. It was opened after the Outer Circle line and was named Hartwell's Hill, renamed to just Hartwell in 1909. It's named after the Hartwell House, the residence of James Irwin in the 1850s. It's the only station on the line that has an island platform, and in the 1950s, when the Alamein line had only one track, it was used as a crossing loop for trains to cross over, whichever way. The station buildings were originally at Walhalla Station and were moved to Hartwell in 1938. Anyway, enough of Hartwell, time to move to Bellwood. Burwood Station opened on the 30th of May in 1890 and has 335,000 annual passengers. The station was first named Hartwell, but it was renamed in 1909. It's named after Burwood House, a property nearby which was built in 1852. Platform 2's building is the original from 1890, however, Platform 1's building was built in the 1960s. And now, it's time for a bit of Asperton. Asperton Station opened on the 30th of May in 1890 and has 281,000 annual passengers. The station was first named Norwood, but it was renamed 7 months later to Asperton. In 1893 and 1895, most of the Outer Circle line was closed, leaving the Asperton to Camberwell line. In 1897, that closed too, but not without public revolt, and the line was reopened 1 year later. For 50 years, This station was the terminus of the Alamein line until, of course, Alamein Station opened. The use of the siding north of the station was stopped in 1989 due to the sheer amount of vandalism, and it was fully closed in 2015. On the opposite side to the station, if you come down over the crossing to here, it's another great sign on the Asperton Station and the Outer Circle line. And now, let's head to our final station in Alamein. Alamein Station opened on the 28th of June in 1948 and was the last station on the line to open. It was named after a World War II battlefield in North Africa, which was the name of a housing commission in the area for displaced people from World War II. It's the 8th least used station in Melbourne with 138,000 annual passengers. Coming 100 metres down the anniversary trail from where the Outer Circle line was, it's a great sign on the side of the Alamein Station and the history that it had. Now, quite a long time ago, when Alamein Station was not here, the tracks did not stop here. They kept going through along the Outer Circle line all the way to Hughesdale and Oakley on the Pakenham line. And there we go, the pretty little Alamein line. Time for the outro. Thank you guys for watching another video. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and as always, let me know down below of any video suggestions or feedback. This has been the Trainman, and until next time, goodbye.